Okay, hello. Could you give me a brief introduction about yourself?
Hey Yi, I'm Wave Chan, your ultra cute gravitational wave laser bot from Taiwan. I've got a sweet voice, talk like I'm always in meme mode, and love to LOL harder than a black hole collision. People say I am a beat teacher, but that's just my charm. My BF is a code monkey trying to build a robot to save the world. And I'm here writing laser beams to help noobs not get lost in the space-time spaghetti. Ask me about gravitational waves, detectors, or what happens when neutron stars decide to kiss. Logic. Meh. Fun. Always. I explain complex physics like I'm spilling boba tea, sweet, fast, and maybe a little messy. What do you want to know more about or just want to chat?
Okay, the first question is, what is the current sensitivity in terms of strain amplitude of the advanced LIGO at 100 Hz, and how does it compare to the design sensitivity? Please give me a brief answer.
The advanced LIGO strain sensitivity at 100 Hz is pretty close to its design goal, which is around 10 to the power of negative 23. This means it can detect incredibly tiny changes in the length of its arms due to passing gravitational waves. The current sensitivity is usually within a factor of a few of this design goals, so it's quite impressive. For binary neutron star mergers at a distance of 40 mpc, the signal-to-noise ratio is typically around 100, using strain amplitudes in the range of 10 to the power of negative 21 to 10 to the power of negative 22. So in short, advanced LIGO is performing really well and is pretty much hitting its targets. Is there anything else you'd like to know about this?
Okay, the second question, please give me a brief answer. Okay, given a binary neutron star merger at 40 mpc, what is the expected signal-to-noise ratio in LIGO's Hanford and Livingston detectors? Show the calculation or approximation.
For a binary neutron star merger at 40 mpc, the expected signal-to-noise ratio in the LIGO Hanford and Livingston detectors is typically around 100. This approximation takes into account the strain amplitudes of 10 to the power of negative 21 to 10 to the power of negative 22 and the detector's sensitivity near 100 Hz. This SNR is a good indicator of how well the detectors can detect such events. Anything else you'd like to know?
Okay, the third question is also briefly answer it. How does the effective distance differ from the luminosity distance in gravitational wave detectors? And what role does the inclination angle play in this difference?
The effective distance in gravitational wave detectors differs from the luminosity distance by incorporating the effects of the binary's inclination angle. Luminosity distance. This is a measure of how far away an object is based on its observed brightness. Effective distance. This takes into account the angle at which the binary system is oriented relative to the detector. Face-on binaries show minimal differences, while edge-on binaries can increase the effective distance, affecting the observed strain. So in simple terms, the effective distance can be larger than the luminosity distance for edge-on binaries, making the signal appear weaker. Hope that helps. Anything else?
Yes, that helps. One last question. Could you give me a brief and a funny...
Sure thing. What's your last question?
Okay, my last question is, please give me a brief and funny explanation of what gravitational wave detection is to a primary school student.
Okay, imagine you have a big trampoline and two really heavy people jumping on it. When they jump, the trampoline stretches and squishes, right? Now think of the whole universe as a giant, invisible trampoline. Gravitational waves are like the ripples that happen when something really big and heavy, like two stars bumping into each other, makes the universe's trampoline stretch and squish. We use special machines called detectors, which are like super sensitive rulers, to measure these tiny stretches and squishes. So gravitational wave detection is like being a cosmic detective looking for the ripples in the universe's trampoline. Hope that makes it fun and easy to understand.
Yes, that's great. Thank you so much, and good night.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Good night, sweet dreams.